I used to lose 500 in a single day. Not once, not by accident, but over and over again. Every time, I promised myself it would be the last time. And every time, the market proved me wrong. I would wake up early, open my charts, heart full of hope, mind full of confidence. By the end of the day, I'd be staring at my screen in complete silence, watching my account shrink like it was being pulled into a black hole. No noise, no drama, just numbers slowly fading away. I remember one morning clearly. I had just deposited fresh money and told myself this was my comeback. I entered my first trade feeling sharp. The chart moved in my favor for a few seconds. Green candles. My chest felt light. I imagined profits stacking up. Then suddenly one red candle, then another. My heartbeat doubled. My palms began to sweat. I told myself it was only a pullback. I added more. Huge mistake. The market didn't care about my hope. In less than 10 minutes, half my account was gone. 50%. Just like that. I sat there frozen, staring, barely breathing. My chest felt tight, like something heavy was pressing down on it. My hands shook. My mind went numb. It wasn't just money disappearing. It was confidence. It was self-respect. It was belief. I felt my heart drop watching my account crash in front of me. And the worst part? I wasn't alone. Thousands of traders were doing the exact same thing at that same moment, chasing moves, clicking buy and sell like it was a game, while a few calm traders sat quietly, waiting, watching, letting impatient traders like me hand money to the market. Every trade felt like Russian roulette. Click buy, pray. Click sell, regret. There was no peace, no clarity, just fear disguised as confidence. I started revenge trading. One loss became 5. One bad decision turned into a disaster. I'd say, just one more trade to recover. That one trade would dig the hole deeper. Tell me honestly. How many times have you clicked buy and instantly regretted it? How many times has your heart dropped the moment you entered? How many times have you watched price move against you and thought, why didn't I wait? That pain, that regret, that trapped feeling. I lived there every day. I tried everything people talk about. Indicators, strategies, signals, private groups, online mentors. Everyone promised easy money. Nobody talked about emotional damage. Nobody mentioned the sleepless nights when your mind keeps replaying losses. Nobody mentioned the shame of explaining to yourself why you failed again. The market stopped feeling like opportunity. It felt like a horror film. Every green candle gave fake hope. Every red candle felt like a punch. I was over trading without realizing it. Clicking because I was bored. Clicking because I was scared. Clicking because I didn't want to miss out. FOMO controlled me completely. There were moments I wanted to smash my screen. Moments I doubted myself deeply. Maybe trading isn't for me. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe this is all rigged. That's how the market breaks people. Not with one huge loss, but slowly, emotion by emotion. One day after another brutal hit, I closed my laptop and sat in silence. No charts, no phone, just that heavy pressure in my chest. That was when I realized something terrifying. It wasn't the market destroying me. It was my impatience. My need to always be in a trade. My addiction to action. The market loves impatient traders. It feeds on them. It tempts them with fast moves and fake breakouts. It whispers, enter now or you'll miss it. And the moment you listen, it takes your money. After that losing streak, something strange happened. I stopped trading. Not because I became disciplined, but because I was afraid. Afraid to click, afraid to lose again. For the first time in months, my screen was open and my hands were still. No entries, no exits. Just candles forming. That's when I noticed something powerful. The market was punishing speed. Every breakout I almost chased failed. Every fast entry I ignored reversed. Every candle that screamed enter now ended up trapping someone. Not me. Someone else. That silence felt uncomfortable. My brain kept telling me I was missing money. But another voice whispered, just watch. So I did. I remember staring at a chart for nearly an hour. No trades, just waiting. Then price exploded up and crashed down violently. If I had entered earlier, I would have been destroyed. That moment hit me hard. The market didn't reward speed. It punished it. So I made a decision that felt wrong at first. I decided to wait longer than everyone else. No rushing, no guessing, no chasing. I told myself, if the trade is real, it will still be there later. The first time I truly waited, my body fought me. My heart raced. My leg bounced. I felt like I was about to miss the biggest move of my life. But I didn't click, I waited. Then clarity came, a clean setup, a calm entry. No chaos. I entered later than usual. It felt uncomfortable. But price moved smoothly in my favor, 500 profit, no stress. No panic. Just quiet execution. I leaned back, not shocked by the money, but by the calm. That was when I discovered something deeper. Patience isn't passive, it's selective. It filters noise. The more I waited, the more obvious traps became. Fake breakouts, emotional spikes, news-driven chaos. Over time, I built rules around that patience. I risked less per trade. I accepted small losses without emotional reaction. I stopped staring at every tick. I focused on structure, not excitement. Trading became boring in the best way possible. But the real transformation happened inside my mind. I stopped measuring success by daily profit. I started measuring it by discipline. Did I follow my plan? Did I avoid impulse? Did I respect my rules? Some days I made nothing. But I felt proud because I didn't break. There were still tough days. Days where price moved without me. Days where I felt late. But I reminded myself something important. Missing a trade is cheaper than forcing one. Every forced trade carries emotional cost. I began to see the market differently. Not as an enemy, not as a game, but as a mirror. It reflected my weaknesses instantly. If I was greedy, it exposed me. If I was impatient, it punished me. If I was calm, it rewarded me. Slowly, consistency replaced chaos. Small wins stacked. Losses became controlled. My equity curve didn't explode upward. It climbed steadily. And that steady climb felt better than any lucky spike. The biggest lesson wasn't about strategy, it was about self-control. The market attacks your emotions first. If you survive that, profits follow. Most traders lose because they can't handle how trading feels. I realized I didn't need to predict the market. I needed to manage myself. That shift changed everything. I protected my capital like it was oxygen. I protected my mindset even more. Now when the market moves fast, I don't chase. When social media explodes with profit screenshots, I don't react. I wait. I observe. I let others rush. Because I learned the hard way that patience doesn't just protect your account. It multiplies it over time. It keeps you alive long enough for probability to work in your favor. The market will always create urgency. It will always test your emotions. It will always tempt you. The real question is simple. Will you react, or will you wait? I used to lose 500 in a day without thinking. Now I protect every dollar with discipline. The difference isn't intelligence. It isn't secret knowledge. It's emotional control. And here's the truth most people won't accept. The market doesn't owe you action. It rewards restraint. It rewards clarity. It rewards patience under pressure. The next time you feel that rush to click, pause. The next time fear tells you to chase, wait. Let the market reveal itself fully. Let impatient traders move first, because the real edge isn't speed, it's composure. And once you master that, trading stops feeling like a horror story and starts feeling like quiet, controlled execution. That shift saved my account. But more importantly, it saved my mind.